Kia ora, and welcome to day 5 of the Beer Jerk Advent Calendar Drink Along. I'm Joe.
I'm Craig.
And I'm Luke.
Hi.
And this is Black Sands Forbidden Rice Lager. Black Rice Lager.
It is indeed.
Forbidden.
It is forbidden.
That's special.
Yeah, it is a little bit special. So don't get confused. This is not a Schwarzbier.
Okay.
That's a big thing I have. This is not a Schwarzbier because this is a Japanese rice lager. We've used black rice, and yes, we have used some roasted barley in this and some dark chocolate malt, just that subtle note of espresso, a little bit of dark chocolate. But the main aim for this beer is to be a clean, easy drinking dark lager with black Japanese rice. In fact, this is the only beer in the Southern Hemisphere made from black rice.
Huh. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
They should know that, Jack.
I didn't. No.
Well, at Small Gods, we've made a couple of beers with rice. And rice is a really expensive ingredient to brew with. So I imagine black rice is probably more expensive, right?
It's organic black rice as well because they were out of non-organic.
Yeah.
I'm so pro, organic, but I also like money. So this is unfortunately a bit more an expensive batch that you guys have got because this one's the organic rice version. The reason why it's called Forbidden just harks back to sort of feudal Japan, where black rice was reserved only for the aristocrats, the emperor, the royalty. And if you were caught with it as a commoner like us, maybe not Joe, look at that hair. If you're caught as a commoner with it, you would be executed.
Huh.
Hence the forbidden black rice lager.
Yeah.
Is that a similar story to wheat in Germany?
No, they just wanted to keep wheat for food, but they didn't kill anyone if you had it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was the nobles that were allowed to have wheaty breweries that were really limited and controlled. But yeah, black rice is pretty tasty. I've been eating a lot of black rice recently.
Cool. I've never eaten it. I've only drunk it. It's full of vitamin E.
Yeah.
It's anti-carcinogenic.
Okay.
I'm not a doctor. This is alcohol. This is not good for you. But, you can take solace that if you're vitamin E, did I say E? Yeah, deficient.
Okay.
Maybe this will boost your daily percentage intake.
Yeah, or like, better yet, just go to your local Asian supermarket and buy some extra black rice and swap it in the basmati sometimes.
He's just told you how expensive.
So expensive. Mastication. But yeah, I'm really proud of this beer. This was actually the first beer recipe that I ever came up with when I started working full-time, taking over Black Sands.
Yeah.
My first week on the job, I got COVID, so I sat at home just researching and Googling stuff. And I was like, I want to make style that's not really been done. It's super light and super dark at the same time, like something weird. And I came across some Americans who had tried brewing with black rice. And I was like, well, that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
So yeah, just stole the idea from someone else,
Nothing's new.
Yeah.
But it's perfectly executed, just as in that rice lager, which is just so light and dry and smashable, and it's just why it's become such a hugely popular style that some of the huge Japanese breweries have just perfected. Sapporo and Asahi, and it goes down like water. But it is using rice in beer is just a great adjunct for drinkability and to make it light and smashable. So
Exactly.
get that into something which, as you say, it's not a Schwarzbier.
No.
It's a
Japanese
smashable
rice lager. It's smashable, it's clean, it's crisp. Exactly. Yeah, that was the intention. I mean, I've never had Asahi Black. I know a lot of people have.
Oh, yeah.
I've had a lot of people compare it to that, but I did some research. That is a black Japanese rice lager, but it's not made from black rice.
No, it's just black.
And that's basically the main unique thing about this beer is it's actually made from that ingredient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should probably try one. It's pretty easy to come by.
Yeah, I'm sure.
but it's sort of the same as, like here when we have one of our stouts on tap and I'll give it to someone to try and they'll be like, oh, is it like a meal in a glass? Is it chewy like Guinness? And it's like, well, no, like Guinness tastes like water.
It is pretty thick.
Dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, just what people have in their heads. So no, this isn't really like that black rice lager. But it's in the same world, I suppose.
As a Guinness?
No, this is Asahi Black.
As an Asahi Black, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
but, I mean, it really tastes like it.
No,
that is way more. Yeah, generic macro and just super easy. Yeah, this has got character to it. There's something going on in here, which is that specialty malt profile.
Another thing I like about this beer, great hangover cure. And like, people say about Guinness, like kind of like the iron or the vitamins or just like the heaviness, and it's like good to settle your stomach. I
the nice
truthfully,
delivery, yeah.
no, for real though, this is a hangover cure for me. I also like we've in this batch upped a little bit of Pacifica. So Pacifica is the hops in this small hop addition. Just Pacifica kind of has a little bit of that caramel note to it that
Okay.
some hops have that kind of burnt orange peel
I was gonna say like
note to it. I don't know if that has that in particular, but I like those kind of hops for dark beers, for stouts, for dark lagers for that reason. And we're pretty obsessed with dark beers at Black Sands. And this was an example of that. Just how can we make a Japanese rice lager dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. And you work with a bunch of West Auckland artists for your labels, right?
Yeah, so really love this label. If you guys take a look, this was inspired by my childhood playing Warcraft when the Lich King expansion pack for Warcraft 2 came out. This is done by Emily Van Dan from the Beer Spot. She's a really, really awesome artist and just hand painted this for me for a couple of boxes of beers. So probably owe a bit more than that now, but shout out Em. Thank you so much.
Might need to cut that part out at the end.
Yeah, don't tell anyone I only paid a couple. No, paid more than that.
Yeah, what a legend.
Yeah, shout out Em. Awesome.
Yeah.
And she did the Mad Muzz with the red IPA that you guys have. Yeah, the Mad Muzz. She painted that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Very cool. People that are drinking along with us, you may be part of the beer club. So you may see our videos every single week when we do our drink along videos. So you may have met Craig before, but any people that haven't, briefly, what's the deal with Black Sands? Like, where are you based? What are you all about?
Yeah, so Black Sands is the only brewery based in Waitakere. And I mean, that's now controversial now because a lot of like home brewers are like selling in bottles and stuff. But we've kind of always identified ourselves as the West Auckland Brewery.
Yeah.
It was started by my father roughly 12 years ago, with his mate Dave and a couple of other mates. And fast forward 12 years, two guys who started, my dad and Dave, it's now me and his son working together. So it's kind of like a dual second generation brewery. Matt's a really young fella. He's been brewing for a little while now. He just actually passed his IBD exam with distinction.
Bravo. Good work, Matt.
Which is a super high mark. Yeah. Shout out, Matt. He's a great brewer. And
he's a frother, isn't he?
He's a frother.
He loves chatting about beer.
Yeah, he's obsessed. You talk to Matt about beer and music, then he's happy. If you talk about something else, he will change the topic conversation.
We should get him on one of the next drink alongs when we next time we do it.
He would love it.
Sands.
Okay, next Black Sands, I'm bringing Matt in.
Yeah.
He will love
do
this.
another podcast episode like the brewed one.
Yeah.
I'm sure Matt would love to go on that.
Keep going.
He will keep going. But yeah, Matt's awesome. Me and Matt work together every day. Dad's still involved.
Yeah.
Just sort of a couple of hours every week, kind of payroll, give some advice, help us with recipes. But we're a family brewery. My mates from my band come in and help out on canning days. Charlie, my missus, will help pack some boxes and do some deliveries sometimes on the weekends. So yeah, we're just a super family, super West Auckland focused brewery. And we just make beers that we like.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like this beer.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's the reason I sort of wanted it for the calendar is it's probably one of your most readily available beers, isn't it? It's something you've brewed a few times.
Yeah, it's the only weird beer that's made the core range. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's your IPA and
everything else is in core range at least lager, Pilsner, Pale Ale, IPA. This is a weird thing, but we make it year round in cans and kegs. We keep in stock because it's just a unique thing that people find really surprisingly easy drinking and a little bit yummy. So
yeah. Is it pretty popular on keg? I imagine it will be.
Yeah. Just having it on tap is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, very
cool. In fact, I think we've done a couple of little collabs between us, little Forbidden Fusions.
Well, yeah, the Forbidden Fusion we did for, I think it was a couple of NanoFests around ago. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, just a single keg, just for small gods, and it was a yuzu, Thai bird's eye chili, and lime tinctured black lager.
Yeah.
Who knows what will be in store this weekend at NanoFest.
Yeah, if you're watching this on Thursday, it's Saturday is NanoFest, and we've got another Forbidden Fusion coming. So
Yeah,
pretty
Watch
unique.
space, so what it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything to add?
I love everyone.
Oh, Joe. What food suggestions would you have for this beer?
This beer, anything really. Coming up on Christmas, I'd have it with a roast dinner. I'd have it with a barbecue. It's got that perfect balance between can go wintry or can go summery.
It's the beer that has it all.
Yeah.
Maybe some Japanese.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Some little basted skewers over
Okay.
charcoal.
Ooh, chicken skewers.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, honey
Sounds like a
soy.
plan. Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, we're doing this weekend.
Gotta be cold eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks to the whole Black Sands team for making awesome beer always. Really cool to have you guys involved in the Advent calendar this time.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for drinking along with us. See you tomorrow.